Amid the growing humanitarian crisis in Gaza, the UN chief Antonio Guterres is taking cognizance of the violence, and he's expressed his deep concern on the clear violations of international humanitarian law in Gaza. The UN chief's two-pronged condemnation denounced both the use of human shields and the bombing of southern Gaza after Israel evacuation order. He further criticized, and he also went ahead and furthered his criticism, suggesting that Hamas attack on Israel did not happen in a vacuum. In a sharp response to Guterres, Israel's ambassador to the UN called for the UN chief's resignation, while the country's foreign minister questioned, "What world do you live in?" Now remember, Gaza's death toll has surpassed 5,700 with no ceasefire in sight, which includes at least 2,000 children. The toll includes over 700 people killed in Israeli strikes in Gaza in what is one of the deadliest single-day toll. Meanwhile, US is emphasizing the need to get fuel into Gaza to save lives of those in hospitals, and this even as the IDF has constantly maintained that it will not allow fuel to enter the strip over concerns that Hamas may steal it. Earlier, Israeli PM Benjamin Netanyahu once again reiterated his aim and ambition to destroy Hamas and added that after the conflict, no one would live under Hamas's tyranny.
The Secretary-General must resign, because from now on, every day that he is here in this building, unless he apologizes immediately, today we called him to apologize, there's no justification to the existence of this building. This building was established to prevent atrocities. How can the Secretary-General, with his words, justify in any way the terrible atrocities that happened to our civilians, innocent civilians?
We have said, continue to say, that fuel is an important commodity for life and sustainment in Gaza for the Palestinian people that are still there. And we know that fuel is a precious commodity that's running out, and you need it for generators in hospitals. You need it to run the desalination pumps so that you can drink fresh water and not seawater. All of that is important. And so we're going to continue to work with partners in the region. We're going to continue to push for fuel to get in. We certainly understand Israeli concerns about the possibility for Hamas to abscond with fuel and use it for their own purposes and not allow it to be used in hospitals and desalination plants. We understand that. That is a legitimate concern. No question about it. There's a balance here that has to be achieved. Obviously, we haven't achieved it yet, but we still believe, just in general, that fuel needs to be able to get into the people of Gaza.
India is deeply concerned at the deteriorating security situation and large-scale loss of civilian lives in the ongoing conflict. The 7th October terror attacks in Israel were shocking, and we condemn them unequivocally. Our Prime Minister was one of the first global leaders to have conveyed his condolences for the loss of lives and prayers for the innocent victims and their families. Civilian casualties in the ongoing conflict are a matter of serious and continuing concern. All parties must protect civilians, especially women and children. In these challenging times, India will continue to send humanitarian assistance to the people of Palestine.